If you go gambling in the casino and lose all your money, your cash balance actually goes into the negatives, so you end up owing the casino. And they don't just forget about it. First, they'll ask
Who's done this? Be honest. Say in the comments, have you done this?
you to pay it back.
Hey, Mr. Johnson, just a friendly reminder that you owe me money. Don't be a stranger.
But if you ignore them for too long, they'll send Triad members after you, either to collect or take you out.
That's
Usually it's the
crazy.
second one.
Oh, look at all this paper.
Alright, if you already knew about the casino debt, here's one you probably missed. The camera in San Andreas doesn't get much use, unless you were out there faking Bigfoot sightings. But check this out. If you equip the camera near your recruited GSF homies, one of them can actually take a picture of you. No mod, no trick, just a neat little detail built into the game.
What's happening, man?
Rival gang members are always hostile. They'll shout at you, insult you, and shoot if provoked.
No, stop.
But here's a detail you might have missed. If you drive through their territory during a mission, they'll warn you to get out with some serious threats.
Come on, he's hollering now. Look at him. Man.
Ignore them, and they won't just stand there. They'll start kicking, punching, and straight up vandalizing your car. Stick around too long, and they'll trash it completely.
Crazy.
NPCs in San Andreas don't really react to rain while walking around. No running for cover or speeding up like in GTA 4 or 5. But inside their cars, that's where it gets interesting. Some NPCs cruise around with one arm hanging out the window, but as soon as it starts raining, they pull their arm in, and the window just pops shut. No animation, nothing fancy, but it's a surprising detail for a game from 2004. Skills were a big part of San Andreas. Driving, swimming, shooting. The more you practiced, the better CJ got. Most people thought it just made him perform better, but it actually changed his animations too. Take driving, for example. At first, CJ reverses by looking over his shoulder with both hands on the wheel, but once his driving skill improves, he starts using the rearview mirror and steers with one hand, like a total pro.
Crazy, I didn't know that. Right, if you think of it, real life. When you just pass with driving test and you drive, you just do this and stop. But when you're good, like, oh, that's crazy.
It's not just CJ's.
What if you're just doing it because the car's manual? You never know. Manual, automatic. Just saying.
Driving that evolves. His shooting style changes too as his weapon skills improve. At first, he holds guns low and loose, like a total amateur, but the more he uses them, the more confident and skilled he gets. Eventually, CJ starts holding weapons properly, with the stock placed against his shoulder, just like...
Are we sure that's not a different gun? Because it could be, but that's how you hold that gun. You never know. Crazy.
You're supposed to. You've probably noticed the graphics in this video look a lot better than the original game, and that's because today's video is sponsored by Immersive San Andreas. It's a graphics overhaul mod that makes replaying the classic GTA San Andreas feel fresh again. Obviously, everyone's got their own taste when it comes to visuals, but personally, I think this is one of the best looking mods out there. If you want to check it out, the link is in the description and pinned comment down below. But now, let's get back to the video. San Andreas introduced a bunch of new businesses, clothing stores, gyms, even karate dojos. But here's something you might have missed. Many of the places around the map actually follow real opening hours. After 10 p.m., they shut down and pull down their roller shutters, staying closed for the night. It's a small detail, but one that makes the world feel just a bit more alive, even if you're just passing by. You've probably seen those shady-looking guys standing alone on the streets of San Andreas, hoodies on, acting suspicious. As a kid, I always wondered what their deal was. Turns out they're actually selling drugs to NPCs, but the cops are onto them too. After the deal goes down, you'll sometimes see the dealers get chased off by the police.
That's why it needs to get changed. No, I don't make sense.
Speaking of NPCs, here's another small detail. Some of them actually appear to be in relationships. You can spot couples holding hands and walking together like it's totally normal. Pretty wild, especially since I don't remember seeing that in GTA 4 or even 5. They do scare easily though. One little thing and they'll run off in opposite directions. Probably forever. It's kind of funny and kind of sad. Alright, you might have used the thermal goggles in San Andreas, but did you know how realistic they actually are? They don't just help you see in the dark. They show the real-time body temperature of anyone nearby. If there's a
Crazy.
fresh body on the ground, you can literally watch the heat fade. It starts out red, then slowly turns blue as the body cools down. Pretty wild for a game from 2004. San Andreas has 3 major airports, one in
I'm
each
playing
city.
it non-stop.
And yep, you can actually book a flight between them. You can watch the entire...
It was the spoilers, guys. It wasn't the spoilers, the cheats. Oh man, I was getting rich. I'm like non-stop.
flight from takeoff to
One day.
landing, or if you're in a rush...
One day, I paused the game, I sat down and went. I just carried on getting the cheat. Money, non-stop. I was doing it for like, I can't remember how long it was, but it was there for more than an hour. And I made sure my money went all the way, almost having all digits. And I was like, wow. So I could buy places, just do whatever I wanted.
Just skip the cutscene and fast travel to your destination. It's a simple but underrated way to get around the map that a lot of players overlook. This one's also easy to overlook. CJ usually doesn't get a break with all the chaos we throw at him, but if you leave him standing still long enough, he'll randomly start singing along to songs from the radio.
Two low down niggas going crazy. Take your time and let me love you good.
His singing's off-key and pretty rough, but it's a fun little detail that shows just how much personality Rockstar gave him. CJ's weight doesn't just affect gameplay, it actually changes how other characters treat him. For example, if he gets too fat, you can't even start the Black Project mission. The truth straight up roasts him and tells him to come back when he's in shape.
Crazy.
Hello, it's the truth.
Hey man, where you at? Sound like you in a cave or something.
Around. But maybe a lot later, Carl. I'll give you enough exercise.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I guess.
Look, I want you to use that gizmo you acquired, but you gotta lose some of that balance first, badass. Hurry! We've only got a short window for this one.
Oh my gosh.
The hell with you.
Go sit with him. No, very.
Man, I'm just big. Oh, shit, that's all.
And if you fail the running dog mission, Big Smoke calls him out hard, saying he's too fat to keep up.
Yo, Claw, it's Smoke.
Hey, Smoke.
Hey, Claw, I don't mean no disrespect, man, so don't take it like that.
Oh, no.
I gotta give you some advice.
What?
The gym, my friend. You're letting yourself
The
go.
gym.
Bit much coming from you, huh?
Hey, look, Claw, I'm big bone, but I'm still an athlete. You letting yourself go,
Athlete.
my friend, and to be honest with you, it's breaking my heart.
Give me a break. I ain't as fat as you.
No,
I'm trying. I'm trying to help you help yourself, my brother. The gym, Claw. You hear me?
Screw you, man.
Rockstar didn't hold back with the dialogue, and it makes CJ's weight gain way more than just a visual change.
Oh, my
San
gosh.
Andreas didn't focus much on animals. You couldn't really interact with them. There are some sea creatures here and there, and those low-quality, shadowy birds flying overhead. But here's the funny part. If you shoot the birds, they actually die. They don't fall or anything. They just vanish.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Rockstar said.
I used to
Nope,
try that
we're
too,
not
fair.
animating that. Just make them disappear.
I used to try that. being fat
If
is
you're
no
flying during a
excuse. You have to
storm,
be
your
shitty.
plane can experience turbulence and get pushed by the wind. It even affects the environment, like those wind direction poles that spin based on actual wind speed. Pretty impressive stuff for a game that dropped over 20 years ago.
That is.
One of the best things about GTA is how brutally honest the NPCs can be, for no reason at all. In San Andreas, walk too close and they'll start roasting you. Your weight, your clothes, even your love life. But the best part, CJ always fires back with something even harsher.
That's true.
Bastard boy. Yeah? Well, you make my skin crawl.
You be growling too much.
Oh, shut up, ugly bitch.
San Andreas missions didn't just fail, they failed with style. Depending on how you mess up, you can trigger entirely different cutscenes. Take the Mad Dog mission, for example. He's about to jump from the top of a casino, and CJ has to break his fall with some cardboard boxes. You can let him jump and die instantly. Save him and then shoot him yourself, triggering a hilarious reaction.
Look at me now. Is that you?
Or drive like a maniac and still get him killed in a completely different way.
You tried, man. Oh, but it wasn't good enough.
Then there's Terreno's stowaway mission. You're supposed to grab a parachute before jumping out of the plane. Skip the chute, and CJ crashes straight onto a car in a custom fail cutscene. Brutal, but brilliant.
Ah!
Oh, flip. I didn't know that.
Turns out Big Smoke wasn't entirely wrong. CJ's weight actually affects his movement and combat. When he's skinny, he's faster, can run longer without getting tired.
Yeah, we knew that.
He moves with way more agility during fights, but the trade-off is lower damage. As CJ gains weight, his punches hit harder, but he slows down, gets tired quicker, and struggles with things like climbing fences. Fat CJ can't even get over obstacles that skinny CJ clears with ease. GTA might not always aim for realism, but this one's wild. If you shoot an NPC and stick around long enough, paramedics will show up and actually revive them from the dead.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
remember
a
that.
fun theory that medical science in the GTA universe is so advanced, death isn't really permanent. Maybe that's why nobody freaks out about all the chaos. They know they'll just get brought back. This one's easy to miss,
That's
but it's a
true.
great detail. If you submerge the bottom half of your car in water, you'll see bubbles coming out of the exhaust instead of smoke. It's such a small touch, but seriously, Rockstar was doing this all the way back in 2004.
That's good.